Okay, so Trish.
Hello.
Welcome to EOS round number 3. Championship decider. How are you feeling?
Right. Absolutely. And first of all, welcome to you as well.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you on camera. So it's one of those meetings where on rounds 1 and 2, it's been different winners, different second places. Like Neal's not here from two-wheel drive, who got second at Workshop. Jörn's not here, who got second place there. So actually, if I'm honest, I don't know who can win or for the different things. Michael, I think he won in Zicottenheim. Workshop was second, so it's quite interesting with everything.
Quite an open championship for a decider.
And it makes it more interesting for anyone that's watching at home that's interested.
It's going to be exciting racing. You're not racing this weekend, are you?
No.
So what's your thoughts on the track as a spectator?
As a spectator, so like for example, I went to Florida. It was a track that I loved racing on. And it looked cool as well. This track kind of looks cool, but the guys talk about it's quite difficult because of the doubles aren't just plonk it over. You've got to get them right, ready for the next one. So after hearing what they're saying, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just stick to watching. But it does look cool, like how it's all going. Like they've got the big jump in the middle, get that right, take it right afterwards. It's quite a dynamic track the way it is with the high speed section as well. You go down the straight, keep it pinned, kind of thing around that corner, hold off, lift off, change the direction, back on the power. A lot of the guys have been trying to tune in like how the initial steering feels, and then they get to mid-corner, the car kind of loads up, and then they want the power to fix it. It's interesting.
I've seen quite a lot of gluing tyres and all sorts going off, cutting of tyres. And
so traditionally, you get the tyres, you put them on the front. This meeting, a few teams have come with a view to glue down the tyre, which fair enough. Which adds a bit more complication, and even with that, it's made it more of a rigid tyre, so then it gets a bit more edgy. So now we're putting glue up the side, so it's not the simple case anymore. But fine, we're dealing with it, and we're finding our way with it too.
How's the feeling in the Schumacher camp going into qualifying?
It's interesting actually, because normally your fast guy is Michael that's doing it, but we've had the addition of Lee this year join the team, and Broc's come over from the States, which is pretty cool. And so you kind of all working together, similar setups with different bits going on, but actually Lee's kind of shown that he can still do it, and actually very impressed in the last one. Him and Michael following like similar setups, went slightly different on practice. Michael went a little bit slower, Lee jumped right up, and it was impressive actually. So it's good to see him with that pace, and so actually Michael and Daniel were really flocking towards that setup. No major changes, just little bits here and there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to qualifying and seeing how it all shapes up.
Yeah, no, me too. We'll have a chat later.
Excellent. Cheers. Okay, so Broc, welcome over to Europe for the final round of EOS series. How are you finding it so far?
Everything's going well so far. Learning a lot about the car, the carpet. We tested a little bit in Switzerland before coming over here the last 2 days, but then you get here and you're on new carpet, it's totally different. Different tires, different carpet than we run on in the States, so it's been interesting, and hopefully we have the speed to go on.
And how are you finding the race meeting setup? Is it different to the States, very similar?
The setups are entirely different. I feel like I'm not driving my own car. I feel like I literally just picked someone else's radio up. But yeah, we're learning to drive the car. We're learning all the ins and outs to this carpet and like what you can get away with out there, because there isn't a ton you can get away with. Like in the States, there's a lot of give on the carpet. Here, you land sideways, it's over. So
it looks like a track that's fairly easy to get round, but really difficult to be quick.
Yes, yeah, I
What's
totally
your
agree.
thoughts?
Yeah, you got to drive hard in order to keep up. I think that's something that these guys are really, really good at they're always racing each other and they're running on this carpet a lot. And so what you've seen in seating, and like from what I've watched, is like they're not essentially driving how they would race. They're just pushing and pushing and pushing. And seating here is 2 laps. Yeah. So like in the States, it's 3 laps. You have to be a little bit more precise. But these guys, they drive really, really hard. So.
Yeah, I think it's going to change come qualifying over 5 minutes, but it'll be exciting to watch, and thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Speak to you soon.
Yep, thanks.
Cheers. Okay, Martin, welcome to EOS round number 3 here in Germany. How's it going for you?
Thank you. It's going really good. I'm really happy with the car. Last practice, the car felt really good, but I had an issue with the sensor cable coming off, so I had to stop on the straight line. And between the sharks in the last heat, it was quite difficult to not make something happen. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm 15 overall, I'm in practice, but it's fine.
Okay, and how are you finding the event overall so far?
I'm really happy to be here because it's a really big event. So many top drivers. And I always like to be racing in his high level. So I'm really happy about it.
It's a shame that Bruno's over in snowbirds because he's always a contender at these events.
Yeah, I mean they have to go there because he's practicing 12 scale for the Worlds this year. So it's
Can't be everywhere, unfortunately.
yeah, we can't.
And how are you? What are your expectations going into qualifying? I've seen 2 laps is everyone's fast and frantic. I'm not racing, but I'm expecting to see everyone maybe tone it down a bit come qualifying in 5 minutes.
Well, I hope so, because those 2 laps are really crazy. Like the top guys are really going on the limit, and the gap is too big now. So I hope 5 minutes will be a closer fight, and definitely I want to drive him in, but we will see.
I think there's maybe 30 guys here that can drive.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why I'm not racing. Well, thank you very much, Martin, and hopefully catch you soon. Good luck for
thank you
qualifying.
very much. Thank you.
Okay, Paul Crompton, welcome to EOS round number 3 in Dawn. How's it going for you?
It's not too bad, not too bad. Practice went well in the top heat. See how it goes. It's all right.
It looked pretty fast and frantic out there for seeding. As a non-racer here this weekend, I'm expecting it to be a bit calmer for 5 minutes. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think backing it off for 5 minutes is going to be the way to go. It was definitely a bit more fast and furious in the practice. But yeah, you'll chill out a bit in qualifying.
And new kind of track designer for this round. How are you finding the track, the layout and the flow of it?
I think it's pretty awesome. It's done well, the jumps work well, track flows well. Track's really good.
So you sound pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, just tired.
We'll come back after qualifying and see how it's gone for you.
Yeah, it might be different after them, but at the moment it's all good.
Well, good luck for qualifying and catch you soon.
Thank you. See you later.
Cheers. Okay, you're Neumann. How's it going for practice so far for you?
So far, so good. I think I was 6 or 7 after practice, but the car is working good.
How do you think 5 minute pace will compare to the 2 lap pace that we've seen in practice?
I think it will make a big difference. Now you can see some guys can make like 2-3 fast laps, but then a mistake. So I think 5 minutes will be completely different.
Okay, and we've got a new track designer for this weekend. How are you finding the layout compared to previous events?
I also like the old layouts, but this one is also so good. I like both.
Excellent. Well, good luck for qualifying, and we'll catch up with you later.
Thank you.